Hey, everybody. I meet a lot of people, and I tell them all the time that they should consider doing meetings when they're in treatment. When they leave treatment, they should go to a meeting. I tell them that because I think that's their best chance of being able to sustain their uh, abstinence, right? But a lot of people have a problem with going to meetings, right? They say they don't like to go to meetings. They hate going to meetings. But personally, I love going to meetings. And sometimes I would go to 3 meetings a day. Whatever I needed to do, I was just open to that. But I was also the one in treatment. If the facilitator would have told me to jump out the fucking window and land on my head, I would have jumped out the window and landed on my head, because that's how sick and tired of myself that I was. I was open. I was willing to do anything they said do. You didn't get much of a fight with me. So I really appreciated that. I appreciated some of the things that I heard when I went to treatment, because I didn't understand addiction. Everybody around me used, and it was normal. So for me to feel like it's a problem and for it to be a problem, I had to go outside of my community and find the help. But the meetings were very, very instrumental to me. Just getting out of my house, getting out of my environment. And the funny thing is, my desire to use, it went away. I can't tell you when and how. All I know is that it was gone. Next thing I know, I got 2 months clean, 3 months clean, 4 months clean, and 5 months clean. Woo, woo, woo. Right? Just rolling. And I loved getting the key change, because that kept me motivated to get, another month and things like that. And then it becomes like, I ain't giving this up for nothing. Right? So I know it's a thing. And a lot of people say they go to the meetings and people are sharing their war stories, and they leave the meetings wanting to use because somebody in the meeting then shared all this dark shit, making me all tweaking over here and shit. Just know that person does not have a sponsor. Because if you get a sponsor, they will tell you how to share, right? Because the thing about addiction is that we all got crazy stories. We all got some crazy shit we did. We don't want to tell nobody that stuff. But so we identify each other with our feelings. You know how it feels to feel hopeless. You know how it feels to be tired. You know how it feels to want to stop and can't. You know how it feels every time your heart's sinking. You done got paid and you done gave all. You know how that shit feel. So that's how we identify with each other. That's how a crack addict can identify with an alcoholic, how an alcoholic can identify with a heroin user. We all can identify with those feelings. So give the meetings another chance, right? If you went to ones and you didn't like it, go to another one. I know I worked in a lot of small counties, and there's not a lot of meetings, and a lot of people don't want everybody in the whole county to know their business. So that's a problem as well. But try the online things. If you can just take a trip at least once a week or twice a week out of your place and go somewhere else and go to a meeting. Do something for your recovery. I promise you, every day, will it be perfect? But I promise you, I'd rather be on this side with my problems than to be on this side with my problems and have my addiction kicking my ass too. So you get to decide, but give the meetings another chance. Just open up, right? And just be open to hearing what you need. You take what you need and we leave the rest, right? Right. BrownBuildingLLC@gmail.com. If you know someone who is struggling with addiction and they need help, BrownBuildingLLC@gmail.com. If I cannot help you, I know so many people who can. All right? Give the meetings another shot. Y'all be good.